hero, so if you're looking to add some emblems on him, you're going to want to focus on his defense as well as his health total. Prioritization, defense, health, attack. Obviously, you don't care about too much on the attack. You want to keep him alive. Not to mention with him being a paladin, that does help out quite a bit. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're doing a brand new hero breakdown on the noseless wonder Cyprian. Fun fact, this was Anchor's very first avatar in the game that I rocked forever. I love Cyprian. We were like kindred spirits. The little noseless wonder, that was me. That's what you were looking at. He's got 563 on his attack, 605 on his defense, and 1362 on his health. Statistically, that attack power is ridiculously small. I don't know what's going on there. That sword is not helping you out at all. You're not intimidating. Maybe because you're dead. I don't know. 605 defense, pretty solid. 1362 is pretty amazing on that health total. Probably one of the highest in the 4 stars. Pretty awesome there. Running at average speed, he's part of the classic 4-star heroes. He has one very simple ability. Cast your nearby allies, counterattack with 125% of the damage received for 5 turns. Very simple. You just deal damage to him. He says, I don't care. I'm going to deal it back to you, and you're going to get more. It's kind of annoying a little bit. Not to mention it lasts for 5 turns, which makes it annoying a lot of it. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. If you want a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do, click on the link in the description. If you're a new player, you'll get a 1-day XP boost, 3 Raid Flasks, 1 Ancient Shard, 1 Void Champion Bulwark, and 50 gems. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. He is a Paladin class hero, so if you're looking to add some emblems on him, you're going to want to focus on his defense as well as his health total. Prioritization, defense, health, attack. Obviously, you don't care about too much on the attack. You want to keep him alive. Not to mention with him being a paladin, that does help out quite a bit. It's probably the best emblem class for this character. When we look at his Titan grade, he is going to get a C grade there. Obviously, he's pretty pathetic, being that he doesn't have much of attack power at all. And he's just setting it up so he's just counterattacking. I know you're going to think, hey, it's really cool. You get to counterattack with the damage received from your guys and throw it back to the Titan. Not a great idea because it's actually not that much damage. I don't recommend it at all. Not to mention you're going to be highly focused on making sure that it's a damage that deals to you on like a mass damage that the Titan does, and that turn meter going off multiple times. It doesn't really happen that much because usually characters are just dead at that point. So I'm not a fan of him at all on the Titan. Gonna get a C grade. When we look at him offensively, he is going to get a B as far as his offensive grade. I really like the character ability, being that he counterattacks. 125% is pretty awesome. I do like that. The only problem that I have with him running on offense is defensively, I just feel like it misses a lot of time. I don't know if it's just me, but anytime I have a hero that counterattacks, I feel like it just doesn't hit the guy that I want to hit. It hits in the corners. It's this really awkward position because it's like you want to get hit, but you just don't counterattack because you don't get hit. There's too much unknown, and I think that that's why offensively he's always going to be set up to get that B grade, possibly going into a B+. He can't go any further than that just because you could just have him go off and he doesn't do anything else except for the counterattack, and they're just kind of chilling and waiting, and potentially your guys aren't getting hit. So he's going to get a B grade there. Now, when we look at him defensively, he is going to get a B+ as far as the tank grade goes. Obviously, this could go up maybe possibly into an A-. There is a case to be said with him being a Paladin class emblem, Paladin class hero that possibly is a little bit better than Boral, because Boral has pretty much the same exact ability. So with him being a Paladin, I think that that helps out quite a bit. So with Boral not being a Paladin class hero, maybe Cyprian gets a slight edge as far as the tank position. He is going to get a B+ though. possibly again into an A-. Just an annoying character to be dealing with. Now, when we look at his flank grade, he is going to get a B grade there. I see that there is some usability, possibly, but the problem is with your tank already dead, you're only impacting yourself and your wing character. But on this, obviously being in the flank position, you're not really worried about you're not really counting on, as far as an offensive character, you're not really going to be focused on the flank position with this Cyprian flank. But it is going to be one of those characters, when Cyprian goes off in the flank position, it's going to be really, really annoying to battle through, especially for the 5 turns, unless you're setting yourself up to where you dispel, which definitely could be a very easy thing to do. And that's why he's going to get the B grade there. And in the wing, he's going to get the C grade. Obviously, absolutely terrible idea. Throwing him in the wing, that's going to be essentially useless. Caster nearby allies counterattacking, they're probably already dead at that point. If he's already going off, you're not really worried about that happening. Do not put him in the wing. It's going to get an overall defensive grade of a B+. Again, that tank position possibly might go up a little bit, just being that he's a Paladin class hero. So when we look into the weekly raid grade, he is going to get an A on rush attack. This is one of those sneaky little characters. When you're going up against this character at very fast speed, you're always counterattacking. You don't really want to deal with him. You have to bring something that dispels. Now, I will say, in the fact that he is a purple character, there aren't much characters in yellow that are going to be dispelling. So that could be a very annoying issue, and why possibly the grade for Cyprian might be a little bit better than Boral, because green does have a lot of characters that are dispelling. So Cyprian is posed to be a little bit better in that counterattacking spot. But on rush attack, he's going to get an A. It's just pretty annoying to deal with counterattacking all the damage that is received. And then when we look at the buff grade, he's going to get a B+. Obviously, you're setting it up so you do get a buff, being that you're doing the counterattacking for you and your nearby allies. But it's not one of those major situations where buff is going to really help you out. Possibly goes into an A-. I don't see it going any further than that. B+ grade there. And then on Bloody Battle, another B+ grade. Obviously, you're just setting yourself up, so anything that's dealt to you, they're probably going to be very offensive oriented, going to be dealing damage to you. So you can just take all that damage and you can send it back to them, especially being that you're dealing 125%. He's going to get an overall grade of a B+. This is one of those sneaky characters that, oddly enough, is quite useful. Being that 5 turns, you're setting yourself up to counterattack. Pretty solid hero. Let me know in the comments below, did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Thanks so much for watching this content. Please make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you on the next video.